mistake made in this country, and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Dylan Laube on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Smith on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So they're left facing 3rd and long. And air it out on 3rd. We go to Jency on the dump off. And he's going brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Genie to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first-half interception. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10. Down 18-yard line.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Trimmer.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 12-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 3rd down and 8. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass complete to Goddard. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Barkley, a 1st down and more. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
1st and 10.
It's Hurts once again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
180.
Barkley, the pistol give. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Eagles with the lead here at the link.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
Great.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Smith. pick him off again. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Backers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
It's the score, Eagles 25, Raiders nothing. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, here we go. What's up?
Play fake. Here's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 26 yards.
First down, Smith to throw.
First down.
That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Offense to the line fast.
Hey, here we go.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Play action. Here's Smith. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Hey, hold on, hold on.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it an 18-point game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. Gets intercepted. And the Raiders have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Here we go.
At the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready, set. Ready, anyone, yeah?
On first down, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No, go.
The final throw before the break. He rolls to his right. He calls his own number again. And he takes it down to the 33. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No, touch.
They send a man in motion.
180. No.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Great. Set. 180. No.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
No, touch.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. all set for the kickoff. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, we go,
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw. Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raiders first down.
And again, it's Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
He's going to throw it. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that 2-point try trims the deficit to 1.
Raiders 30. Daniel Carlson.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great, set.
Let's get it out wide, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They run it with Saquon. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Giving this to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough.
And they pick him off again! Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Smith's pass intercepted. The
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Saquon. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding just a 1-point advantage. Second down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Looking to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Setting up the screen. Room inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design keeper here for Hurts. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. To the ground with Barkley. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
The Raiders will
Setting up to pass. Catches it at the 1. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Philadelphia's going to spend its second timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Such a the back and forth nature of this game that we all love.